Hey guys. So I know this is an odd time for me. And you know how if you were watching me last night, kind of spoke on this. I need to send something while we're waiting for people to get in here real quick. I need to send something to my computer so I can show what I'm talking about real quick. I thought I already did, but I guess. Guess it didn't send. So 1 second while we're waiting here. I don't know how long I'm going to be on. Might be just real quick because super tired, but I need to get my schedule back on track. So I might just go ahead and try to stay up all day, but then that means I definitely won't be on tonight, just so you know, if I don't get any sleep during the day today. I just hate having like a screwed up schedule. Okay, let me pull up my chat here just in case so I don't miss any comments. Okay. A morning, Ziggy? I know. Hey, Lips. How are you? Hey, Red, Fairy Dust. Esdirk was first. Stormy was second. Carrie was third. There you go. There's first, second, and third for the well, I think they're all mods. Never mind. Just kidding. Giveaway's not till Wednesday. Like I was saying yesterday, for those who weren't on last night, we will be having a separate giveaway for the mods the next day or Friday. I am going to probably make it so that all the mods can participate, even if they can't be there. So I'm going to try to think of something so all mods can participate. Because it's impossible for all like subscribers, but you know, with that giveaway. But anyways, hey Frosty, hey Mama Steph. Giveaway Lips is tomorrow or Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You gotta be here to win a month or more subscriber. So you're definitely good. I'm probably gonna just do like I'll probably write. I mean, not where you can see what I'm writing or try to guess, but I'll probably be like, pick a number from 1 to whatever, like 1,000 or something. And I'll write it and right in front of you guys. I'll show this a blank piece of paper and you'll be able to see me writing, but not like so you can like see what I'm writing. You know what I mean? But just so it's transparent, and then we'll do it something like that. Something just simple. I'm just trying to think of a way that's transparent that, nobody can say, oh, it was rigged or whatever. And that's why we're going to have a separate one for the mods. Thank you, Save One. There's a couple things I would like to talk about. One of them I can't but I would. Would everybody go watch this while we're waiting on people? Well, shit, I can't because it talks about that. Somebody put out a very interesting video. How about I share a link? I can't talk about it, but I need you guys to go watch it. I don't know who this person is, but whoever you are, please contact me. This is not what this video is about. I just had my attention brought to this about 5 minutes ago. But I'm going to give the link out real quick while we're waiting for you guys to check out on your own. It's only 1:34, but read the description. It's somebody that goes by Spartan Sarah. And so if you guys could watch it, if you want to watch it real quick, but I just can't talk about it because it has a lot to do with that person that I'm going to court with, and I told you, or that I'm going, so I can't talk about it. But I need you guys to see it because it shows, it kind of goes along with this video, but yet this video is not about that person because I can't talk about that person. But it does show the extent people will go to just make people look bad. Obviously I'm talking about myself in this instance, but it's not just me that deals with this. There's a lot of creators that do. It's actually pretty prevalent. Just sad. So here's this link that I was wanting you guys to check out. I'll go ahead and put that in the description too while we're waiting, so that maybe replay viewers can check it out. So give me a second while I do that. I hope everybody has a great Tuesday, and I'm so happy to be back hanging out with you guys again. Sorry if it's kind of loud in the background. My daughter's, playing music. I hear her. And one second, I'm going to put it on subscribers only mode. And just going to put that in the description. I have no idea who this freaking person is. I wish I did. I'm kind of confused by the situation that they're talking about. But I do know that I was accused of pretending to be a PI, and that's completely false. But I got distracted by something else. Well, about the same time that I saw this video. So that's why I'm live, and I can't see your guys' comments right this second. I just messed up. Okay, let me go back here. Right, so me, I don't know who that person is. Please contact me. I would definitely love to have a written statement, if possible, if you don't mind. But I understand if you don't want to get involved. It's totally fine. I get it. So Penelope, no, I don't know if it's that video. Let me hear. Is it that video? Here, the one you have looks shorter than the one I have here, but it might be the same one. It's by a Spartan Sarah. It has only one video. No, I have not slept. I have not. I'm so tired and I'm supposed to have an appointment. The heck is this? At 4, but I'm like, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it. Okay, yeah, go ahead and watch that now. That's fine. I'll just talk to you guys while we wait. Did slow mo go? Okay, slow mode or not slow mode? We don't need slow mode. Subscribers only. Okay, I'll go back in comments here. See what. Hey, Marlena and All Nighter. Hey, it's good, All Nighter. It's totally fine. What was I talking about last night? I guess I continue to kind of like towards the end what I was talking about. And it was basically like the extents people will go to make somebody look bad, or they'll, and but no, I wasn't talking about that. What I was talking about was like, I can't watch things because if I see things about myself, like I can't watch negative things about myself, or next thing I know, here I am going live. I have to freaking show my proof. Well, I was showed something a little bit ago, and this is so. Anyways, I understand some people don't want to hear it, and it's not about that one creator, but it's still kind of drama, I guess. It's just me showing undeniable proof once again, which I don't understand. I don't know. It's just so hard for me not to show the truth when it's that easy. Like when something I'm being accused of is so easily proved that it's so difficult. I know I impulsive. I wish I wouldn't even respond at all, but I do think that this is probably important for people to know, though, because for future, not just for in this instance, but with other videos, and just so you can keep an eye out, not for mine in particular, just anybody's. Trying to, okay, there it is. Trying to pull up something. Okay, those ready. Got everything, I think, pulled up and ready to go. I know, Lips. I know. I'm going to have to watch again. I only saw that link one time, and I was kind of confused, but I somewhat know what the person is talking about, because I do know I was accused of being or pretending to be a PI or something, and I was wondering where that came from. I was so confused by that. The only thing I could think of was a completely different incident, but it had to do with somebody contacting the DCS office in Tennessee, and that was not me. It was me talking about the situation one time, and I thought maybe like that's how they got this idea, is from a story I told about that there was somebody who was pretending to be a PI and they were trying to get information on the boys. So that's the only thing I could think of that was even like, where would they even come up with something like that, But so I'm still kind of confused, but I do know what the incident the person's referring to, kind of. And I'll watch again after this video, or after I go live, just to, if it's still up. Her name was Teresa and was on that for the girl that was in the Army and just disappeared. The PI Jim was on on at the same time. Well, that person's really trying to get to, it's set, she's trying to get that link. So if somebody knows which video it is for, you know, but I don't know exactly. Now at the end of the video, I saw where it was saying, that's when I was like, okay, I know what they're talking about. They're talking about this person that I talk to occasionally who son is friends with the one of the boys, the Wells boys, at their new location. I talked to this person, like, I haven't been talking to him as often lately, but we still occasionally, I don't know, maybe once a month, like, exchange a text. And yeah, I do talk to somebody like that. But yeah, so the person, whoever that is correct. Hey, Nay, I almost texted you and was like, hey, I'm live because I saw that you sent a text and I wasn't expecting to go live, but I might. Hey, Emily. Hi, Carol. I just not seen the whole interview with Tim because I don't remember Teresa. Marissa kept privating those vids, though. There were only 2 with him from the same. I don't know what you guys are talking about. Okay. Oh, we got 333 in chat. 333. So I guess that's my signal to let's go ahead and talk about the situation. So this is what I'm talking about. Worst freaking picture ever. And I'm sure that's why she picked that, because I got major double chin edge showing. But that's not the point. The point is what this person, this channel, Justice Receipts, is claiming. She says, how's the PR going? What PR is that? I want to know. PR? Okay. Anyways, but that's not the point here. It says, how's the PR giveaway going? Okay. And this creator is very well, as far as like I have seen, everything they have put out about me, they're called Just the Receipts, but they really should be called Just All Bullshit or Just Opinions, or because there's never any real receipts. It's either some supposed professional that they say is a professional that's commenting on my window for my car, that, by the way, I just had to pay $350 yesterday to get the window fixed. So I don't really think, and I guess I could show that receipt too. Yes, it was $350. I really doubt I would break my own window and to have to pay $350 because I really can't afford it right now at all. And that's just stupid. I don't have to go to that extent. Why would that doesn't even make sense anyways. Okay, anyways, besides the point, have a supposed professional on, but yet no proof that this is a professional who just saw a couple pictures and was, basically, of course, saying, trying to say that I was that I busted the window myself, or that I knew that it wasn't whoever or whatever. I can't say who it was. I didn't catch it on camera. That's why I got cameras. I ordered cameras right after. Anyways, they've had a lot of, it's basically just like bullshit speculations, which we all speculate, right? I'm not saying like, I mean, I speculate too, but I think this person's doing things purposely in the hopes of trying to make me look worse or bad or whatever, however you want to look at it. This person, oh, thank you. Thank you, Susan. Good morning to you too. Thank you so much. Hey, Lip Lock. So this creator tried to say that, you know, basically saying I'm lying about everything. They appeared out of nowhere suddenly a few months ago, and I did find on Reddit where this creator, I should have had that pulled up, but I just thought about it right now, where this creator talks about in the comments how this is their second channel. So guys, Just the Receipts is somebody that from our community who's hiding behind this channel and has had a different channel before. And I can show that too in the comments here. If you go to Reddit and pull up, before she freaking deletes it, she talks about how Just the Receipts is her second channel and that she's having a trouble monetizing it because YouTube doesn't want to monetize her fully or something like that because of the content of her. I mean, because her content is, you know, I guess basically, here, I can show you guys what I'm looking at here instead of just trying to describe this to you, because she might delete it. This is her Reddit. Public information, go right to it. Of course, you know, here she's trying to say that, you know, I completely lied about that situation. Obviously, I proved that wrong and never was given an apology. But here she's saying, every upload is automatically limited ads. Well, I wonder why. Because if you talk about stuff negative about other people, if it's just like straight drama 24/7, they also look for certain words and stuff like that, then you're going to be on limited ads. So she basically is asking why this is happening to her. And somebody in the response said, had a great comment, said advertisers in general probably wouldn't want to be, wait, hold on, maybe I better read her description of what she says her channel is. I searched for this in the support section of YouTube, and others are experiencing the same problem I have. Okay, the same problem. I have two channels. Just the Receipts, what's your other channel? Can you share with the class, please? Because we're very interested. I have self-certification enabled on my first channel. So right there, it's showing that she has another monetized channel. Some people have some ideas, and I don't know. I mean, I suppose the ideas I've heard, I don't think sound like the person, but I've had a few people tell me the same person. I will be absolutely shocked and freaking sickened if it really is them. Real quick. Oh, thank you, Heidi. I just happened to notice. And thank you, G Crime. What do you think about law enforcement news interview? Well, we talked about that the last live, G Crime. I thought it was nothing, unfortunately. So sorry, I will get back to any of those so it doesn't take me 5 years to go through a post because, I get distracted so easily. Okay. So right here is saying I have self-certification enabled on my first channel. I haven't uploaded there in a while. And this was 23 days ago. So you can use that for a reference. 23 days ago, she claimed she wasn't uploading in a while. On my second channel, videos are defaulting to limited ads upon upload. I'm requesting reviews, but reviews aren't happening in a timely manner, up to several days. My content is somewhat time-driven, as it's commentary on current events in the YouTube community. By the time my videos are fully monetized, the event has passed and I've missed out. I tried to contact YouTube. Apparently, partners can now chat with someone or email. I went through the drill down list of my issue, and the only option offered was the community forum. There are no answers there, simply more people with the same problem. Is there anyone else experiencing this, and do you know of a resolution? And see, I'm having, okay. Okay, so this person responds, advertisers in general probably wouldn't want to be marketed alongside content that promotes itself like this. Because right here, this person looks up her channel, okay? And it says, so this person right here copies and pastes her about section right here and says, if you're going to expose, you need to have receipts. A channel to post your receipts anonymously. If your proof speaks for itself, you need just the receipts. If you want to expose anonymously, send your proof to redacted@gmail.com. Want a little fancy editing? No problem. In a rush? Express upload is available. Ask for details. Questions or want more email or want more info? Email at redacted@gmail.com. I don't know you, but it reads like some alt-right shit. So YouTube marks your videos with limited ads. It's probably not a YouTube problem. It's a content problem. Ding, ding, ding. Anyways, I want to know what the in a rush express upload is available. Ask for details. Really? You in a rush to expose somebody? Just pay me this amount and I will get you the express option. What a freaking con. What a con. Just make your own video, people, and give it to somebody that has some subscribers that also believes in what you're making a video about and have them share the video. That's all you need. You don't need to send them to just the receipts who never has receipts. Okay, and then she basically said, all right, haha, okay, that's definitely not me. I call out bad behavior. Yeah, because you're the morality police, right? Because you're what you decide is bad behavior is basically just what is the truth and what is fact, right? You can't ever be wrong, right? Anyways, a lot of people in the community are afraid to express themselves, so I started this channel to help them expose anonymously. I use the creator's own words and compile the inconsistencies and receipts. Many people email me thinking I will badmouth somebody on their behalf just because they don't like the person. I've turned away far more people than I've accepted. If there's no proof, no video is made. Maybe I should communicate that in my channel description. Okay, we're not reading any more of that bullshit, but you get the point there. She claims to have receipts, and that's not the case. And you do upload videos without proof. You upload videos with complete lies, and you know it, and you're doing it intentionally. Does she say things about my looks too? I don't know. I don't watch her because of this same reason. I will come on here and just have to prove myself, and I hate it. It's stupid because it's not going to work. But I mean, I guess it makes me feel better for a second, showing that it's a complete lie. Okay, so back to this post right here. So she wanted to make me look like, I'm a liar again, because you guys have always heard me. Like when I talk about my likes to dislikes, I always say my likes to dislikes are around 85% to 15. Okay, 85% likes to 15% dislikes. Not bad. At one point, there was a way to turn on and off your likes on YouTube. Go try to look at somebody's likes and dislikes on their channel. You can't see them anymore. It sucks. I don't know. I mean, I saw them. They were there for a couple months ago. I had mine always on, and now you can't see them anywhere. And so basically, what was right here, she tries to say, I have 288 likes to 864 dislikes. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. No, SpaghettiOs. You're a effing liar. And you know this is bullshit because you used an app and you lied to the people in the comments. And we caught you red-handed. Why? How did we catch you red-handed? Because somebody used the same app and they got the same likes to dislikes as you. And I went back in my YouTube studio and my likes I found where I could see my likes to dislikes. I'm going to show you guys live so you can see, transparent, that this is absolutely a lie. And she knows it. Because why? Right here. A couple people asked her, how do you see negative comments? Or I think she meant negative likes. I thought YouTube did away with it. Is it an app? Thanks. Oh no, did she delete it? Did she delete it? It's like going in circles. Did she delete the post, guys? It is. The dislikes are deactivated. That's why I'm trying to tell you this is a lie. She completely posted something that was... Does anybody have her comments posted right there? She freaking deleted the post. See how it's spinning? She responds, though, to J. Marie and tries to say that, no, it was not an app. And I'm sure somebody has it screenshotted. But I do have something screenshotted right here. Somebody else says, that's an app. The CC can't even see their dislikes in studio. Content creator. Oh, right here. You've been more misinformed. I can see mine. So are you going to admit to that it being an app? Actually, to see your likes to dislike in your content or your YouTube studio, just the receipts, it's really hard to find. You have to hover over this certain area, but it doesn't look like this at all. You can see them in your studio, but yet... J. Marie, did you delete your comment or something? Let me see. J. Marie's still in here. Right, Justice? Yeah, you can see your own. Nobody else's. Basically, it's a point. She denies it being an app, and that's what she did right here. I could try to refresh, but I don't know if J. Marie might have deleted her comment. Oh, here's Bree saying that's an app, okay? Look, okay. Well, thank you, Breach, because Breach says, that's an app. She goes, sorry, but no. Dislike. Why do they even give a dislike option if we can't even see the likes to dislikes on comment? I mean, maybe we can see in our YouTube studio, but I don't know. Maybe on comments you can see on your YouTube studio. I've never looked. And then Armored Up said 100%. Oh, look, and here's my new stalker, guys. Her name's Kelly Zimmer. She emailed me just random horrible emails to my email, and I just responded telling her not to ever email me again. She emails me back some more hateful shit, and then she says, I'm blocking this email from my personal account. I'm like, okay, thank you. Saves me a couple seconds of my life. But what'd she do a few days later? She looks up my social media accounts and she contacts me and messages me through LinkedIn. This lady is a freaking nut job who had something to say about me trying to claim I smoke weed and go to a Christian college because of that when I got those edibles. And I found her YouTube channel, which she deleted all her videos because she's a hypocrite and she doesn't want people to see her being a hypocrite. And the first video I listened to is about her talking about how she's a medical marijuana expert. And if you have any questions, come to her, and how she believes so much in marijuana. But I was like, wow. Because, and then she also said that she's a spiritual leader in her community. But you're a spiritual leader in your community, Kelly Zimmer, who claims to be a psychology professor, which you were actually more like a substitute professor. Let's get it real. You weren't a real professor, but still should know better, okay? Still educated and should know better. But did you not message me on LinkedIn? And if you're going to deny this, I will show everybody, because remember you said you sent me a message on LinkedIn and you said you did it to entrap me? Because I was trying to kill you with kindness and be like, what would Jesus do type thing. And, I just saw your YouTube videos and why are you being hypocrite? And then she comes back basically like, you do not have permission to share these screenshots, but I'm forwarding this all to just the receipts. Okay. So what's good for the goose is good for the gander, right, Kelly? But didn't you tell me that you were sending those messages to entrap me, and that you also tried to intimidate me and threaten me by saying that you have more connections, more education, more money, everything more than me. Your life is you're just so much better than me that I should be basically scared of you, that you're going to somehow sue me when I have never contacted you. I mean, I will agree to an order of protection at Kelly if you'd like to get one, because I would love for you never to mention me ever again. But so right here, she says, this is how you can tell who's out here. A distinct characteristic of certain groups who do not do research, aka homework, but their word probably tweaks Ziggy's classwork PTSD. This includes simple Googling prior to blurting out mistruths. Oh, really, Kelly? Because we're about to prove you wrong and this person wrong again. Who I basically have never seen you in the community up until a couple weeks ago. And suddenly you have this huge dislike for me. I've never seen you around, and you just appear out of nowhere with your real name. And suddenly you hate me so much because I exploit children. When you tell me to stop tagging Summer Wells when I haven't tagged her since end of November, early December. You're a psycho. Leave me alone. And I'm sorry that you are having so many misfortunes in your life right now, but maybe if you were nicer to people and really treat people the way you want to be treated, maybe things would change a little bit. I sent her the nicest email back too, like and she was just like basically telling me it was horrible. Basically trying to scare me is what she thought she was doing. Thank you so much for becoming a member, Lisa Cartmill. So here, I'll show you guys how I know this was an app and just the receipts completely lied. So somebody, I'm not going to mention names because just because somebody double checked, I mean, we do our homework here, Kelly Zimmer, right? Isn't that what you're telling us to do, to research things ourselves and see? Well, that's what me and some others did, because that's highly, to get, basically, that's a huge amount of dislikes for a video who only has 4,000 views. You never get those kind of returns on likes. Only a small percentage of people even hit the like or dislike. Probably more like 10%. Should probably add up to more around 400 or 350 total or something like that. But whatever. I mean, sometimes if you really are pushy about that stuff, you can get a higher percentage. But to have over a fourth of people liking, that's just, it doesn't happen. So I will go now to my YouTube studio and I will show you guys the actual numbers. And then I'll show you how it was an app that clearly states that it's not accurate. Here we go. Oh, no, I don't want to show that for yet. I want to show my, okay. Hold on. Let me see what my daughter's whining about. Anyways, you guys don't want to know what that was about. Girl problems. Okay, here we go. This is what I wanted to pull up first. Okay, so this is where I'll go ahead and refresh this real quick. Just so you guys see, this is real. This is not a recording. Here we go. I'll refresh again. Okay. What did I tell you? I tell you on average, my videos get about 85% likes to dislikes, which is actually pretty good. And it has helped me actually keep things in perspective, that it's really not as many haters as it seems, because it can seem overwhelming at times because if you go to a certain part or somebody's channel, it's going to be all like people talking shit about you, and it's going to be like, wow, it seems like a lot of people. But yeah, that video that she's talking about, like I said, it was my last video. Right here is the live we're in right now. You can see it says live. So this is the one we're doing right now. Okay. And this one right here, I hope you guys can see my arrow. Maybe I should look at my phone to see. Which I bet you can. Okay, you can. The one right here is my live that she's referring to, that I just had, called I Missed You Guys Giveaway Information. Okay. Far right here, you can see, can't figure out how to use this computer. 85% likes to dislikes. You hover over, for creators wondering how to now see your likes to dislike, you hover over it and it will tell you the exact number. 302 likes to 52 dislikes. I hardly think 52's anywhere near 800 and something dislikes. And guess what? I've always told you guys, that's about the average. I might do a little bit less on, like, sometimes occasionally I'm always so freaking transparent. As you can see, here's one, 81%, 305 to 68, 84.6, 324 to 59, 91%, 571 to 55. You know, I can keep going on and on and on. If I was trying to make myself look better, I would have been like, oh, I get 90% on average. No, like my lowest is about 80%. I think one time I had like 79%, and that was on the it was on a video that you would think it would be on. It wasn't like the Bones video or anything like that. So pretty, as you can see down the list, consistently, like I told you, once again, Ziggy does not, I have always, and I don't know, maybe someday, like, people will, maybe after I've been in this community for a little bit longer, because I haven't even been in the community for like, what, 7 months, October, November, December, January, February, March, April, 7 months. So maybe after people start to get to know me better, they see that Ziggy seems to be a pretty honest person. And why is that? Because growing up and in my family, there was not people that not like my parents. I mean, of course, everybody, lies or tells white little fibs and stuff, but like, I can't think of one time my dad's ever lied to me, ever. Now, my mom, I can think of probably a couple times, like just a couple times, but my dad, never. My sisters, they're not, none of them at all. I mean, everybody I've ever been around in my like family and stuff has always been pretty honest. And my father was always like I've always said, about education and about honesty and by sticking by your word. If you tell somebody you're going to do something, do it. Nobody's perfect, and there's no shame in admitting like your faults and your failures and stuff like that. Everybody has their talents, and everybody has the things they're not good at. Everybody. I don't care who you are. You cannot possibly be good at everything. That wouldn't even be fair. How would that be fair to? No, we all have things, like each one of us, that are better than the next or worse than the next. I don't exaggerate. I don't fib just a little bit to make myself look better at all. Told you 85%. And as you can see, that's what it is. And the video in question, which they've came over here since we met or wait, hold on. Oh, okay. I didn't scroll up all the way. Okay. I thought that they have been over, which I probably, if I refresh, I'm sure the dislikes are up, because they're probably watching and like, oh no, we've got to hurry and get it to 800. But it's 302.52. There you go. Okay, you get the point. I need to that person, let me see. I need to know that app name that was used. Does anybody know the app name? Because I didn't, because when I show these screenshots, that way we can maybe pull it up ourselves and see what it says. Um, if somebody can write in the Discord like what the app name is, that way I could just show everybody that. Thank you, Renee. No, I don't know, guys. It's just crazy. And here we go. And this is, as soon as somebody tells me the app name, I'll tell you, and we'll go look ourselves what it will say. We'll try it several times and you will see it changes. And I'll also show you where they're doing it. So on her post, so right here, somebody, a friend of mine, went to this app that will tell you likes to or the dislikes supposedly, but it says it's not, it doesn't guarantee it's accurate, or it says it's not accurate. We'll read it once I figured out what it is. It's a Google Chrome extension called Return YouTube Dislike. So it's a Google Chrome like extension, and it states, maybe I'll look it up here in a second and see what it says. But as you can see here, look what it says. It says 894 dislikes to 298 likes. On just the receipts post, it was said 288 likes to 864. And then the person who did this screenshot right here, I guess, refreshed and checked it again. And then this is what it brought back the second time. 301 likes to 392 dislikes. So you can't count on these apps and stuff that you can use to try to get dislikes. If there was nothing that was, if the creator was not trying to be or to lie in any way, then why didn't they just say they used an app? Because you cannot see other creators' dislikes anymore anywhere. You can see your own. You used to be able to, and maybe since this person, this is her second channel, like she said, and she has another channel, but it's a secret who she is. Maybe that's because you used to be able to. My dislikes were always on, and it just brought to my attention like a month or two ago by, I think J. Marie was talking about on her channel or something about how you can't see dislikes. I'm like, what? I can see it on some people's channels. It matters who turns it on. You can turn it on and off or whatever. And no, I guess YouTube changed it completely. You cannot see anybody's dislikes. No, I mean, I just showed Heidi the accurate or what it is. And to get that many, let's see here. Okay. Here, let me show you guys what it says in the description of this extension. This is a very new thing because obviously YouTube just started not showing dislikes. And I have to email myself again. I do find interesting though on that person's when you go to their comments, all they can say is like, like make fun of like my necklace or make fun of my lipstick or whatever. It's like you don't have anything better. You're really reaching with the fake, app thing here that you're denying. And you see that that's not working. So in the comments, you have to go on to my looks or which we haven't seen you. So I don't think it's really fair for somebody to judge somebody else on their looks when you don't go on camera. And you're obviously not wanting to go on camera because you're wanting to be anonymous because you want to be a shitty human being anonymously. Because if you were proud of what you were doing and believed in it, you would have no issue. Thank you, Susan. You would have no issue standing by your words. But you know that what you're doing is not the most honest living, I guess, or honest way to make money because you're not always putting out accurate information and you actually don't put out receipts. I would say if you really stand behind what you are saying, come on camera. Since you're so much smarter, you're never wrong. You don't make mistakes. You're so much more gorgeous. You do your makeup so much better. You dress so much better. Oh my gosh, you're just so much better than everybody and definitely way better than me. So come on camera. Why don't you tell us your real name and be as transparent as I have in my life? And we will judge and nitpick everything about you. But you wouldn't do that because you would hate having to deal with what I deal with and probably wouldn't be able to handle it at all. That's why you're anonymous because it doesn't, that's why you're anonymous. And also you're probably somebody that we know. If I find out you're the person that many people are thinking you are, it will be, I know I said no drama here. But man, I might have to make an exception for that one day. Invite them on panel. Yeah. Come up on panel, just the receipts. I will allow them. Email me and I'll send you a link. There you go. My email is in every description of every video I make. It's in my about section. I'm sure the mods will drop a link gladly for you. We're bringing back old time Ziggy Springer here. So might as well, if they're going to talk about you and say that you're some way, you might as well just freaking do it because even when you change things, you don't tag Summer for months, you don't put her in the title. You just come on here and talk with your subscribers and that are your friends now, and it's just fun. We have fun here. So we can get oh, thank you, Booberry. That's really sweet. You're always a genuine and honest, beautiful inside out. I appreciate that, Booberry. Thank you so much. We can get a little savage for one day. So let's come on up, JGR. Tell me what I did to you. You started making videos about me about the same time that other channel got upset with me. And the same time me and Tiffany Marie were getting into it. You're somebody who is supportive of Tiffany Marie. Okay. You did a video that was kind of like in support of me, basically trying to talk shit about Doug, it looks like. But the first time that you really started talking shit about me was, it says 2 months ago. Oh, no, it's not. Wait. I think it's about 2 months ago. Let me double check. Where it's return the puppy. God, get a life. January 8th. Oh, guys. Oh, shocker. Oh, no way. Sorry, guys. I just saw something. Would you guys think it's pretty interesting to hear when her first video was made? Guess what date is shared with her first video? Just take a guess. Guess who also made their first video on the same exact date? January 18th. Sorry, guys. I'm sorry. I get a little bit like, I know. I'm a little bit. This is like the drama. Like, I don't want drama here. I don't. I don't want to be like just a drama channel. I did not realize that drama, like what people meant by drama here on YouTube. Like, no. I mean, going like something like this, some silly banter like I'm doing right now, whatever. Okay, but the real life shit is for the birds. Yeah, mic drop. I know. Mulan, I shouldn't apologize, but I know some people, they really, and I get it, and I apologize, and I try to warn people by my titles, like, so they know, like, it might be, because and it's not because they are just, they're doing it just to, in my benefit, okay? They're worried about me, and they are people who have been around since the beginning, and they just do not want me to make anything worse on myself, okay? And it's for my best interest, and they're totally looking out for me. So some of my subs don't like when I address anything like this, because you can get passionate about stuff and say things like without thinking. When I say you, I mean me in this instance, but anybody can, obviously. So the reason why I'm saying sorry is just basically for those who would rather not like talk about this stuff, because they think it will make it worse for me. But as I've seen over time as on here on YouTube, there's really nothing, no matter what you do. I mean, I left for a freaking week almost. And, it was still every day Ziggy. Um, it doesn't really change anything whether I prove myself or I don't. It really doesn't. It doesn't make it better, like, for me to prove myself, as far as like people aren't going to be like, oh, Ziggy is being honest. No, they know I'm being honest. They know that a lot of the shit being said is lies, but they feel hurt by me in some way. I talked to them a certain way. I did something that really, upset them. And there's about 10 main ones. And half of those 10 people I don't recognize, but the other half have said things like Zoots and Boots said, that I was not there for her when she really needed me. I'm sorry, Zoots and Boots. You were around when I grew from like 1,000 or to, yeah, like 0 subscribers to like 10,000 in like a month or two. I don't know what it was. I was trying to learn how to balance my life. I had never talked to you through, I mean, maybe you emailed me. I can't say we never talked through email, but I've never talked to you on text or phone. And, she had made a comment that she named one of her puppies Ziggy after me, which was cute. And that she named one of her other puppies Phoebe or Phoebe or something that means moon in some other language, because like Athena moon. Okay. And then she said, and she wasn't there for me when I really needed her. I don't know. I would love to. I love you, all of you guys. Like, seriously. There's some of you that are like, a lot of you that are just amazing. And I would love to be able to talk to everybody every day, have a personal, be able to talk to everybody. But once I get off lives and stuff after talking for like several hours, the last thing I usually want to do is get on a phone. You guys would hear my voice when I would do those lives every day from 6 to 8 hours a day. I would lose my voice. Then I would be on the phone constantly and constantly emailing, constantly talking to people about like the next YouTube video. It was nonstop YouTube. I couldn't handle it. My life, I never expected people would want to freaking listen to me. I'm not talented in, as far as speaking, like I would say somebody like J for Justice or Critical K, who have those radio voices. They're just made to do this. I never thought really I would grow like that at all. And I don't know. I just was learning as I went, and I try to do better to be more responsive to subscribers and stuff. But my favorite thing to do is to chat with you guys. Right. I have to. I was to the point, or at that time, I made myself answer every email, every single one. And what happens when you answer an email? The person answers back. And it was 100 emails a day, like that. And it went, there was no like slowly, it was like all at once. You kind of jump up and then you kind of plateau. And I've kind of plateaued. But during the time I was growing, I was trying to learn how to handle it. I could not. I had my daughter and her schooling, issues. Remember, she was dealing with the bullying situation. I had my schooling. I was doing that training for the certifications. And during the busiest time, I apologize. And that's been the main complaint I see from these people. And that's about 5 out of those 10 are ones that they felt like I didn't pay enough attention to them. And I don't understand that. I mean, people have to kind of. I know it sounds silly to you guys, but yes, that's truly what they're saying. I will not be ignored. If you don't start paying exclusive attention to me, I'm going to start a second channel called Ziggy Won't Pay Exclusive Attention to Me. Ziggy only talks to her paying members. Ziggy only talks to super chats. It can be creepy when they get to that point where but sometimes no, I don't. I mean, it's flattering that people would want to even be friends with me. That's flattering. I don't find that creepy, but I do find it creepy that somebody takes it so far to the point where they turn on somebody and feel like some sort of bad way about that creator because they didn't pay more attention to him, I guess. And Suits and Boots is somebody I would talk to, always mention her comments, and she would always be in the comments. And I always so it wasn't like I wasn't talking to her here like I do with you guys. I just didn't talk to her outside of YouTube. She did email me. I remember her emailing me about something going on in her life. I can't remember what was going on. I did email her back, and I can't really. It was nothing intentional or any way to maybe I'll look it up. I'm not going to share it or anything. That wouldn't be cool because at times she was a supporter and there were nice emails and stuff and it was personal. But I emailed her back, and as I recall, I do remember that now, her emailing me about some type of situation going on in her life, and she was going through a hard time. And it was just around, I guess it would have to be the time when I went to Tennessee, around that time, because I would have thought it would have been earlier than that, but I do remember the whole naming the puppy thing. So I didn't ignore her at all. I always read her comments, but maybe I can't remember what she was asking, and I'll have to check maybe to get more of a perspective of what she means by it. But she should have came to me. I had those complaints a lot. And I think it's because for instance, some people didn't understand, some people that I was friends with, when I first started my channel, did not understand why I suddenly was not around anymore, as far as talking on group calls and stuff for hours like we used to and stuff. It's just, there's just not enough time in the day, and that's all there is to it. I listened to you explain your whole life story. Oh, yeah. Just the receipts. I have a business. I'm sure with all your research that you have found that in your research. Okay. Thank you. Who's just sent me that. I'm not going to say your name because these people will go after you if you support me in any way. And if they know you're texting me or showing me anything. So, because they're psycho and they have no life. But you should try getting a life, just the receipts. And you should try being an honest person. But let me just show you what she just said. Her response, it's her response. It's only fair. They think I sometimes just don't show people's responses and I purposely delete comments so people don't see the bad ones. Come on. I don't even go look at my comments in my channel because for the most part, because when I do, I'm going to end up typing a freaking story defending myself. Because so now my my mods, yeah, if they want to delete them, I don't tell them to. They ask me sometimes, can I delete these comments? They're being, because I used to be in there. They've asked because I used to be like, don't delete anything. I was really strict about that. I didn't want anybody censored. I didn't care about hate comments because I don't care about that. But the lies is, it's got out of control, and and it's gone real life. And so, yeah, my mods have asked me, and I said, sure, I don't care. Delete what you want to, as far as in the comment section. If it's, I'm not saying that people's opinions shouldn't be deleted, because they shouldn't, but be like respectful. I mean, you sitting there saying, and I'm not saying anybody, you, when I say you, nobody in particular, just anybody going in the comments and saying, calling something, you're a liar. Oh, all you do is lie to your subs. That's just baseless. Like, that's a baseless claim. You have to like back that up in some way, and not with some bullshit, because I mean, that might get, if it's just rude, very rude, the way your opinion is, or, they're not going to delete something that's saying, oh, I don't like Ziggy. She annoys me or something. Who cares? Like, boo hoo. I'm 41 years old. I don't think somebody talking about my makeup, or talking about saying I'm fat or chubby, or calling me a piggy, or making fun of me anyway, that's, you get over that stuff at a certain age. It probably would have bugged me in my 20s. Actually, it definitely would have, because that's when I actually was so cared about that stuff. But there's more to life than, looking good. I'd rather be average, average looking, and a really good person, instead of just a highly attractive person and a shitty piece of shit liar. I am so sure that you have a real job. Okay, sorry. I should try it sometime. I know, just receipts. I know that you're a stalker. I know you have Googled me. I know you have looked up all my family and seen everything, and I can see why, and you might be jealous. But one thing to know is, I have never, in all my parents never gave me anything. None of my family did. My dad, obviously, he's helped me out and stuff. But like, when I was out partying in my 20s and not doing the right things and stuff, my parents didn't enable me. And thank God, because yeah, I would have never changed my life around. And they wanted wanted Ziggy. Oh, I like your picture, country girl. You got a picture. You're so pretty. Okay, they wanted Ziggy to tell everything about her past, or said she's a liar, but others didn't like their past being brought up. Some people have no right judging parenting skills. Yeah, no comment. Hey, Karen. So right here, before I switch over to just the receipts, because she's watching me, because she's my biggest fan, one of them. And oh my God. Funny how she freaking started her first video on January 18th, the same as that other creator. That is very interesting. And you guys are besties. You must be a piece of shit too. So this is a description of that app or extension. right here at the very bottom, you can see the more users that use the extension, the more accurate it will be. Actively growing and keeping up to date with uploads after December 13th, 2021. So this is something that is like kind of, it sounds like it's like in beta stages, trial stages. It's not accurate. And there's actually a part, I think, in the descriptions where it says it's not. Well, right here, it says the more accurate it will be. Okay, it could have been, let's say, for those of you thinking, well, maybe it was just a mistake, a honest mistake. Maybe she didn't realize that it wasn't accurate. And by the way, when I say not, when it's not accurate, I mean highly inaccurate. It came up back with 800 dislikes when my videos are at what was it again? Let me check. 52 dislikes. Let's see, 800 dislikes or whatever you had, 850 dislikes to 52 dislikes. That's a huge difference. I want to say that's a little bit off. That's highly inaccurate. So I would be giving you the benefit of the doubt. However, like I showed earlier, which you probably have taken it down because you're let's see here. No, oh, this is their favorite thing to say. Triggered? Triggered? I'm triggered because I'm calling you out your bullshit. No, you're triggered. You go live. You do videos about me every day. That's called triggered, okay? Something triggers you and makes you so jealous that you have to go live about me every day. Something about me reminds you of someone or something that you don't like. Because there's no other reason for you to, I've never done something. I've never talked to you. So me responding to this, well, this is, I mean, kind of in a way, I guess you could call it triggered. Because every time I see these lies, and I can easily disprove them, I end up coming on live or writing something, and it's pointless. I've said that myself. So you saying that just the receipts does not, you're not saying anything that offensive. I mean, it's not, you coming back with triggered's not like a comeback. That's no answer to why you lied. Why did you lie? This has nothing. Triggered is not an answer to why you lied. I would have thought it was honest. I would have gave you the benefit of the doubt. Well, I wouldn't be doing a video, or I wouldn't be accusing you of purposely doing this or purposely putting out misinformation like you always do. However, I mean, I might have secretly thought that and probably knew that because you never do anything honest. You'd only put information that suits you, right? Because if you put out just the receipts and the truth, you would have fixed your previous videos about every single lie you put out that I have proven wrong. But you didn't. And you didn't apologize because you're probably, oh gosh, I can only hope that you're only like 20 years old, just out of high school, immature. I hope to God that you are not near my age. Please, Lord, please tell me this world is not coming to, it's so disheartening seeing so many people, middle-aged women, and I'm considered middle-aged, so it's not an insult, purposely like lying about others to try to make themselves feel better or make the person look worse because they feel like I did them wrong in some way. Why don't you just like show yourself and tell us what I did to you, just the receipts? And I don't want to hear this oh, you exploit Summer Wells, or stop tagging Summer Wells. Because do I need to show that again? I proved you wrong there too. But did you correct it? I have not tagged Summer Wells since December 6th. I think it was. December 6th or earlier. How are you going to sit here and tell me not to or stop put out information that I'm tagging Summer Wells when that's not even happening? Are these people not opening their eyes and looking for themselves? No, you are. You just want to put out false information. And that's, yeah, I guess it can be triggering because it's not fair and it's not right. It says more about you than it does me. Of course, somebody's going to get upset that straight up lies is being said about them over and over again. This isn't a slip up. This is not like an oops. This is an everyday thing. So yeah, it does get irritating with the lies. Make fun of me about how I look. Make fun of talk shit about the my videos and critique how I talk, and I don't give a f because I'm confident in the person I am, and honestly, I know I don't care about those petty things anymore. And you would think you guys would move on to stuff like that would bother me because that's all you're trying to do. So you are freaking obsessed. You don't see this a problem? Stop tagging Summer Wells. Stop tagging Summer Wells. Stop tagging Summer Wells. Can you show me when I tag Summer Wells, you freaking piece of shit liar? You are obsessive. If I did not know better, I would think you were a certain person. Is that a voice for hope? Do I need to? I mean, surely, do I need to go prove this too that I haven't not tagged her? It was a conscious choice of my own that I would think now after talking to self-made mom, because I saw her in the chat and I asked her why she was saying that stuff, and she apologized and stuff. And anyways, everybody pray for self-made mom. She's really having a hard time right now. But I believe it was self-made mom that convinced me. I could be wrong, and I'm sorry, that I talked to, had a conversation about not tagging Summer Wells because it was automatic in my description because that was all we talked about. And so sometimes even if I wasn't going live about Summer, I would forget and it would be in the description. So I had to change it. There's a place in your YouTube studio you have to change, there's a place you can put what you want under each video. And if you forget about it, you're going to keep posting stuff that is not relevant to videos. And I was like, you know what? I agree. I agree. I agreed. I agree. That's why I stopped tagging her in early December. It was somebody I talked to, and I also consciously made the decision to stop putting Summer in the title. Unless it was something that happened in the case that was I'm maybe a couple times a month, 2 or 3 times a month. She might be in a title, but I have, for just question marks in the title, I'll still get 350 people in here talking. And I guess that's what makes you mad, just the receipts. But maybe if you were not a horrible person and so lame, people would like you too. Don't be mad, get glad, is what this a very wise older woman told me once. Better get glad. I've never talked to you, so there's no reason for this, but it is interesting that you basically double teamed me with somebody else. That sounds wrong, but anyways, the same day you started your channel. That is very interesting. Or it's not started your channel, but start making like bad or negative videos about myself. January 18th. So here's her comment. Here's where she wants to say, I'm triggered. So this is what her response. She doesn't have a response to the fact that she completely lied. And we've showed proof. Like, I have more receipts than this has. And she's supposed to be just the receipts. Where's your effing receipts, lady? Except fake BS shit that you get off of apps and editing and clipping things to make it look a certain way and not showing the whole story, not giving the whole context of a story. Be honest. Tell both sides. Be a decent person. Why would you have to alter a story or try to just show like certain parts unless you're trying to put out an agenda or a narrative? Personally, I've always been the type of person that just and I've always told you guys this. I've always been one that I'm a doormat. I get walked all over, and a lot of it is my own doing. And I am a very maybe I didn't always be, but it's something that we learn. People learn it's normal to, as you get older, become more wise, learn from your mistakes. But there are some people, particularly narcissists, which YouTube is full of, who feel like they are never wrong, and they like to put out a certain agenda. But me, I'm just one that is always tries to be the better person, like as far bigger person. I'm always taking the L. I'm always apologizing. I'm always, being that person. And it's always expected of me. And that's why you'll see my subs be like, okay, like, let's move on. There's some subs, they don't want to hear it because they're tired of this bullshit, because you guys are freaking bullying them too, just for being supportive of me. Some of these people have been with me since the very beginning, and they've seen it all. You show the whole story. I just think it's fair is fair. I try to always, even when I have like I don't know, argument with somebody, I always try to look at it from both sides, because there's no way that any person is right 100% of the time. And I am wrong a lot. And I have made mistakes on here a lot. Can we hear like what mistakes other creators have made? Why does nobody else like make mistakes on this platform? Why is everybody else trying to be like they're a freaking, we're not celebrities, okay? We're not that celebrities make mistakes. I'm not saying that, but some of these people act like they're freaking, they get 1,000 subscribers and they suddenly think that they're all that. It's like, no, you're just like anybody else. And you make mistakes too, just like the next. So why are these people not owning their mistakes or apologizing when they put out wrong information? That is so rare in this community. I can't even, it really opens your eyes and shows you how many dishonest people there are in this world and how many people will just step on the next person to get ahead. Or even adults, it shows you, like, you would think you get past this, like, it's not really, like somebody said, it's not a competition. I'm not competing with any of these people. I'm happy. I used to freaking have 1,000 freaking more people in the chat than this every day. Of course, we were talking about Summer Wells, and it was freaking drama, and my head would be pounding at the end of it, and be, and it wasn't worth it. I am totally fine with the numbers I have right now. I don't care. Take them. I don't care. Grow your channel. Like, get subscribers. Like, if what you're doing is not working, and if that's what, because I've never been really focused on, like, the numbers or views, or that's why I never really pushed the whole, like, press the like button, make sure you subscribe. I'm fine with how things are. I'm totally happy at this point. So I never looked at YouTube as a possible, like, career decision for the rest of my life. Okay. So I do have backups. Just the receipts. Have you not? I'm sorry that you have to work a 9 to 5. Maybe that's why you're jealous, because I don't have to. I get to stay home. It's fun to receive bunches of makeup and resell it and make money, and I don't have to answer to anybody at a job. You could do it too. Don't be a hater. Sorry that you have a real adult job that I'm sure is probably not really anything to write home about, but I'm sure you're not trying to be transparent and tell us, like, everything about your life, because then we would start to find your skeletons, and then we would find out, wow, what a hypocrite. What a hypocrite. Just like that lady who contacted me talking shit because I went to a Christian college, and she claimed I smoke weed. She said, would you like to tell me about I would like you to tell me about how you go to a Christian college and smoke weed. Find the person on YouTube like that. Use your real name. Like, at least that lady has balls enough to use her real name. Like, I give her credit. At least she puts her picture up there. We could see her. But here you're behind a little just the receipts, and you're on Reddit trying to saying that this is your second channel. So why don't you tell us your name, since your life is so perfect? And then maybe I will be jealous, and I will be like, nonstop, just the receipts. I hate you. You're so perfect. Ziggy ate a few gummies. It's not like she's sitting with me all day. I wish I could still eat them. Country girl, I would have never thought that. I would have never been like, because I would be like, I like my life. I love my life and stuff, but I'm nobody to, I won't, when people say, oh, they're just jealous you or whatever, when I say that, it's like, I don't really truly feel that, because I don't understand why somebody would. I'm not like a jealous person like that. But I suppose if I only have, 13, I have almost 14,000 subscribers. I only have 14,000 subscribers. That's not like making it on YouTube at all. That's nothing. But I suppose to somebody who has like 1,000, it might seem like tons, or somebody who has a couple thousand might seem like a lot. And maybe somebody who's trying to get away from a 9-to-5 adult job and who would rather stay at home like I do and be with their children and get to pick their own schedule and maybe get an education, maybe set goals, or maybe if you wanted to take your kids to Great Wolf. Great Wolf, well, I can't. That was very expensive situation, but I'm just saying, do what you want. Yeah, I would understand why you would be a hater and why you feel like maybe, I guess, it would be jealous of somebody who has more subscribers. But thing is, my channel's, well, I see you're going live lately, so it's changed. Of course, you're going live now, but only thing you talk about has been really, when you're live, is about me. Hold on, guys, 1 second. Okay, sorry about that. But I just the receipts, I will tell you right now, having even my amount of subscribers will not put you, especially if you are wanting to do just upload videos, it's not going to be enough. You're going to need, like, I don't know, you're going to need a lot more than what I have in subscribers to make any type of real money if you're wanting to remain anonymous and just be uploading videos. Because really the money you make is really in super chats, not from AdSense and stuff. Hate to break it to you. But I do see, you're going live about me and making money just lying about me. So good job. Hey, cracking asses. So would love to join you this afternoon, Ziggy. However, I have a real job, adult 9-to-5 job. You should try it sometime. Oh, yeah, I'm sure you do. Just the receipts. I'm sorry because I would never, no, I could never do that. I mean, that's why I actually, I should do that because the benefits and stuff. But I really, really I am a person that I like to work by myself. If I could get a job like that, or something, maybe I would possibly get maybe a little part-time job in, maybe at a recovery place as like a peer counselor, which is not like a regular counselor. It's like, where you facilitate groups and stuff. It's not like a counselor. You're basically I don't have my bachelor's yet, but I do have an associate's, but it's still not enough to really do anything like counseling. You have to have, even with a bachelor's, it's not really enough. But anyways, you can do like groups, especially if you're like kind of the assistant. I could do something like that. I might do something like that where I can, I feel like I can help people and stuff. But really, I want to work from home. And So your vision of what you feel like my life should be just recedes by you saying that you have a real job, a 9 to 5, and I should try it sometime. Well, maybe that's for you. Why are you trying to tell me how my life should look like? Why do you care so much and judge my life so much? Why? I don't get that. You don't think that's like obsessive? If you're to the degree that you've been doing it lately, you don't think it's obsessive to be focusing on somebody so much that you're judging every single move they make and every little thing they say, like you're making a video and you're exaggerating and you're not showing any receipts. A lot of times it's just you putting words on the screen and talking shit while you sound like a 5-year-old child. That's what your videos are. That's not receipts. Or how about when you're just making fun of me or my subscribers and saying, like, making fun of my looks or calling me a piggy, or saying things like my relationship with my you compared us to a sub and dom relationship. You are a freaking weirdo. Like, seriously, who would even think of that? You turned it into something sexual and it's weird and creepy. So maybe you should try being being less of a weirdo, okay? If we're going to dictate and tell each other what they should and should not do, I really don't think I would be taking advice from somebody who is obsessively like seems like a bad person and does not even tries to paint their channel like they're a truth channel, but they're really a lies channel, or they're really a biased channel. You're definitely not a neutral. I mean, not many any like channels or YouTube channels are really neutral. It's really hard to be completely neutral, but you should always do your best to put out both sides. It's only right, and that's what good people do. But when you have an agenda to make somebody look bad, of course, I'm just not. I don't have it in me to be that horrible of a human being. No matter how mad, I feel like if I was ever to that point of getting that mad at somebody, and I am going to address this in 1 second. Thank you so much, Becca. 1 second, okay? Sorry. When I get on a roll, you can tell when I'm on a roll. I don't respond to any of the comments. I don't even really look at them because I get distracted. Like this, where I forget what I was talking about. Oh, I think I was going to say, I really don't think I would be taking advice from somebody I wouldn't want to be like. I want to be a better person. I want to move forward. Me being more like you would be backwards as far as emotionally, like the pettiest, making fun of people for looks and stuff like that. That's like very teenager-ish. It's not, somebody my age. At least it's not, it shouldn't be, but there is. So focus on yourself, and maybe you will have less time to critique every little thing I do. And every single time that I see it and it's sent to me, I have to prove you lied or prove you wrong, and you change nothing. So Becca says, Ziggy, you are beautiful and better than your haters. Sometimes it's necessary to clap back, and I support your decision to do so. Haters need to fuck the fuck off. Life is too beautiful to be so hateful. That's really sweet. Thank you, Becca. And trust me, I get some of their complaints. Like I agree with them on some things. Yeah, I know I say, oh, too much. But that's just like my reaction. It's genuine, and I'm sorry. If it annoys you so much, maybe you shouldn't watch me twice a day when I'm live and replaying it for your audience. If I'm so annoying and my voice is like nails on a chalkboard, like you and your subscribers say, why are you guys listening to me twice a day? Isn't that torture? I can't even, I annoy my freaking self. What is wrong with that? Doesn't make sense. It doesn't seem very honest. It seems like to me, and that's another thing, this whole like, which I could go ahead and show that too. This whole, just receipts, I've seen you in my chat before. And you've always been like, not, you didn't used to always be so rude, but you always sometimes had some comments that are like, okay. But you are very supportive of certain creators that talk about Summer Wells all the time. So I want to know, it'd be hypocritical for you to just point out things that, say I'm exploiting Summer when I've talked about her, especially in the last couple months, only like a few times a month. Well, she comes up like often, but I don't put her in my title or my description. When I say a few times a month, she's in the title a few times a month. Her or like Dawn or Candace. So if you're complaining about that, then surely you would have a huge problem with these creators who are going live every day about it, right? No, that's not how you are, because you are supportive of creators that talk about Summer Wells and tag Summer Wells and who do so almost every day. But yet, for some reason, you have a major problem with me doing that, or even talking about her a few times a month. It seems very selective and fake outrage, and it doesn't seem genuine. And you certainly did not used to have a problem with it, because you would be in the chat right along with the others who have turned on me and who now want to claim I exploit Summer Wells, I need to stop tagging her and stuff. All this bullshit that is so not true. But you had never said these things before. But suddenly, January 18th, suddenly things changed. And suddenly I'm the worst person ever that you just have to expose and that you got to get off YouTube. Suddenly it went from, and before, when you were watching my channel, I was talking about Summer Wells all the time. So here you guys go. If you guys want to see my titles. Here, maybe I can move it over a little bit so we can see the date too. I'll do it like, I don't know how to work this computer yet. Oh, by the way, just receipts. I saw a clip that somebody told me you were talking about. Is that the same computer that was at Great Wolf? God, you're a freaking psycho. Get a life. Really? You watch my every freaking move. If you have a 9 to 5 real job, why are you watching me while at work? You are such a freak. You freaking even remember that I was talking about my computer, what a piece of shit it was when I was at Great Wolf? You remember that. And you had something to say about, is that the same computer you were on in Great Wolf? That was such a bad computer. No, I bought myself a computer. So nice try to make it seem like I was asking for a freaking computer or money from my subs. I bought it myself. I have the box right here. God. I mean, it's like really creepy. So here you can see some of these are just how do I can't, oh, it won't let me. Let's go to the ones that are all public here. Okay. Truth. Okay, there's Summer Wells. Truth on Summer Wells CPS Live. So right there, March 24th. Do I tag her? Let's go to the description. Oh, nope, I don't see any tags of Summer anywhere. Next. Okay, so that was March 24th. Let's chat about the craziness of the last couple of days. Nope. Well, let's see. Maybe I lied. Let's check the description. No Summer Wells. I'm sorry, just receipts. Nobody watches you unless you freaking are putting my name in the title or somebody else's name in the title. I'm sorry. Sorry that I get viewers even when I'm sitting here bitching because I'm a good person and you're not. Going over YouTube hearing between two creators. Oh, nope, not Summer Wells. And not in the description either. And that was, so we heard was March 24th is the one okay, March 16th. So 8 days beforehand. Did talk about Summer Wells. Summer Wells is in the title, but did I tag her? No. I'm waiting. And this was for another one of those. The other one that's right behind you in psychoness, but you're a little bit more psycho. So, I mean, you got our attention. You got my attention just like you wanted to be able to build your channel off me. Join the club. That's what they all do. If you have not noticed, you're not. I'm trying to freaking scroll down. I can't. Having a hard time. So, anyways, that was the last one. I'm not going to go over everyone because this is boring as F. I mean, like, she's really lame. And I know this is boring. It's boring to me, too. March 16th was, okay, so I said March 24th, March 16th. Let's see the next time I mentioned Summer Wells. Well, on March 10th, it does mention Grandis. However, no tagging of Summer Wells. So March, I guess we'll count it, even though it doesn't have, well, it doesn't have Summer in it. You're saying I say Summer or tag Summer. So we can count it. We can count it even though it doesn't say Summer. It's still kind of about her, but yet it doesn't have Summer's name and she's not tagged. So that's March 10th. So March 10th, March 16th, March 24th. And the next time we got March 1st. But still not tagged. But before that, we go all the way down from March 1st. Okay, February 26th, not Summer Wells. 25th, not Summer Wells. or anybody related to the case. Quick check-in, short stream promise. Yeah, that's bullshit. Sorry. About last night, changes moving forward, my true life story of surviving domestic violence, my Deborah Scott. So we're all the way down to February 16th. And the last time that I had mentioned Summer Wells or anybody in her family in my title or description was March 1st. You guys are too easy to freaking. You're gonna have to do better, like about with your receipts or something, because this is just too easy to always like prove what you're saying as bullshit. Okay. And so I don't know why some of these, I noticed like it seems like I sent them all to public, and then I notice occasionally a sporadic one that will say private. I don't know why. Okay, so before then, so March 1st, so far as the last time. Okay, here's the first one. I see it right here, February 11th. So February 11th to March 1st, I did not mention Summer Wells or anybody in her family in any way pertaining to the case in my title. And the description did not have Summer here. That was on February 11th. On February 10th, it does say Don Wells in solitary confinement for his whole 180 days. You'll just have to believe me. She's not tagged there because I'm not going to. February 7th, Summer is mentioned. And we did, here's a little Summer Wells tribute. So there's 4 in February. Okay. But one was her birthday. So, okay. So it's about, and then before that, here's where the Wells is mentioned. Here's one, January 25th. So, and the first time, and I'm not going to go, this is so boring. Sorry. But I'm going to just show where I started, stop tagging Summer. I don't even think it's here. Yeah, it's before here. I didn't, let me check a few. Yeah, having a hard time here trying to, I can't get this freaking thing to move. Yeah, okay, Summer's not tagged there, so we keep going. Already at December 11th. I think it's December 6th. Let me go here. Yeah, Summer Wells is tagged on September 6th. See right here? This is what I'm talking about. That is when I stopped tagging people in the case. And every one of my videos had these tags. If I can, if I remember right. Let me look here. Oh, okay. So February 6th. Let's look at 7th. Let me see. February 7th, you don't see any tags. And the 5th, that one doesn't have it either. Anyways, December 6th is the first time or the last time that I tagged her. Right, see right here, these are the 4 tags that usually would show up every time. Sometimes I would delete them manually, like while I was live, because I couldn't figure out how to get it to stop. But December 6th is the last time I was, but anyways, so lame and boring, sorry. That woman that drones on and gets shorty all the time. AB thinks she's amazing, but she's rude, rude, rude. And gets shouty all the time. I don't know. Like, I've never watched one of her like lives except like just clips. Hey, Evil Exists. Thanks for stopping by. Ziggy's Receipts channel. Yeah, it's just petty stuff, you know? Sorry, I'm texting some people back real quick. I don't know. I just know with me that anytime I say something that's not, when I find out something I say is not not true. For example, and it is sometimes hard to like. It's like, for instance, I was so sure, and I've mentioned this before. This is just an example, one of many. I'm sure there's many mistakes I've made, just like anybody else. But one of them that comes to mind that I had to basically eat crow and admit I was wrong, because I was so sure, and I was just so sure, but I truly believed it. I wasn't trying to make this certain creator look bad or anything. I just, like, when I was getting those calls, and now we know it's Green Eyes, but man, I thought it sounded exactly like Griff. And at that time, Griff was coming after me like pre-hardcore. He was teamed up with Benny, and he was really hateful and has that kind of angry voice. And I accused him wrongly. And I have, of course, he still's mad at me about it, but I have come on here and said a few times that was not Griff. And I know for a fact now it wasn't, but I truly believed it at the time, because to me, it really, really sounded like him. And some people actually, that's how me and that one creator, who I'm not going to talk about, started communicating, because they emailed me and asked me to call them because they were so convinced it was Griff. And that's how we first got in communication. Because I looked that up the other day because I was wondering how that went down. But I was too. I was convinced, but there was a lot of people who were like, no, that's not him. And I'm like, oh my God. And I thought it, like, he even played the recording while he was live, and he talked right after, and he was like acting like ridiculous that I would say it was him. And I'm like, it sounded exactly the same. I was like, it just made, you didn't really prove your point because it sounded the same, but really, no. It was not him. And that's just me. Like, if I say something like that about somebody, no matter how much I dislike the person or whatever, if I know something to be untrue, like, it's difficult for me to lie and just on that person. And I can't do that. Something inside me, I just am not capable of it. If I know that something I've said ends up not being true, I always correct it. No matter, sometimes it's embarrassing and stuff, but really, like, I'm so used to it. I'm so used to that. It's normal for me. I do see a lot of people who get very prideful and don't want to admit that they're wrong in any way, but it's normal to make mistakes. And it's just, I don't know. I can't sit there and just lie about somebody when I know what I'm saying is completely false. And some of these people will sit there and they'll say these things knowing it. Like I posted that link earlier. I asked you guys, I wish I could play it here, but like I said, there's this, and I can't talk about this live, but I would like people to check it out because, and I would love this person to contact me, but somebody named Spartan Sarah, if you weren't here earlier, made a channel and they posted a very short video that is 1 minute and 34 seconds long. Sorry, I was reading the new comments and stuff, seeing what people were saying. I will post that link again. I also put it in the description of this video. You should check it out. I wish we could discuss it, but you know, I don't want to. This is called Spartan. But this is a prime example of somebody just lying to try somebody, like being able to have that passion and sound and people where people believe it. They feel your passion. They feel, you know, that it makes people believe you. But it's scary. Benny's one of those. It's scary that people are able to have that kind of convincing tone and they sound like so convincing and so dramatic and so like dramatic in a way that it seems, you know, like passionate, that makes people believe them and it seems like they're telling the truth, but yet they know they're lying. Like, how do people do that? I can't do that. I can't, and not sound, if I did something like that, it would not sound convincing at all. Let me, did I already post that video? Oh yeah. Or no, I didn't. Spartan. It's an example, like a creator that's talked about in the video, purposely they talk about and they show emails, they show receipts, just the receipts, like you never have ever. And you don't have that because, well, maybe if you told us who your first, maybe that's why you do get some things, or some people talk to you because you have another channel, but you won't tell us what channel it is. It's a secret because you don't want to be exposed like you expose others, right? You're a hypocrite. But in that video, somebody was putting out saying, and they were saying it with very passionately and along with everything else that was lies or highly exaggerated. They were saying that I got information about the boys by pretending to be a PI. And now I know where that rumor came from. And because I thought I'm like, where did that's so like not even close to anything I've ever done, that I was so stumped. And now I see where it came from. And even though the person was told the truth and told, like, no, that's not what I meant. Or I was wrong. I'm sorry that, even though they were told the truth, they continued to say it because they wanted to make me look bad. And that's what thank you, whoever came out with that video. And I know it's difficult because, and maybe I'm not your favorite person, I'm guessing, because if you got a hold of that creator, I'm probably not your favorite person. But hey, I feel I don't. That's fine. I'm just appreciate anybody who is for being honest, no matter, and they didn't have to say anything. They could have kept it to themselves because they don't want to be attacked. Trust me, I get it. Especially by certain ones, because they go real life and stuff. And so I appreciate that person having the balls to come out with that, even though you probably are under a fake name or something. But I have tons of people who email me, change their names and stuff, because these creators are bullying them just for being in my chat. And like, they're scared. Like, they're following them from chat to chat to chat and just harassing them for being in my chat. And that's so like messed up. And these people are actually changing their names or taking breaks away from YouTube because you're scaring them. You're actually scaring them. A lot of people, I'm not one that usually scares very easily, but some people scare easily. And, when you sound scary or whatever, if you take things too far, you can scare. I have people who have emailed me, I'm not lying, several. And I'm not just talking about a couple. So it's not just like one or two that's like exaggerating or, super paranoid. I'm definitely not like a really paranoid person. I'm actually probably way too trusting. Actually, I know I am. And it's has its definite downfalls. I'm way too trusting. Of course, YouTube is changing that a little bit, slowly but surely. I hope I don't want to like turn into a horrible person like many of these creators. But yeah, I don't want to be like, it sucks being this sensitive and a doormat, but at least I don't have to like take notes and keep track of all my lies, because I don't want to be caught in a lie. It seems too exhausting, and I want to be able to like live with myself. I have a conscience. But yes, I do get emails from people who genuinely say they're scared. Thank you, Barbie. Oh, thank you, Stormy. Sorry that I'm not talking to you guys. Like, I think I'm almost pretty much done with I can communicate back and forth with you guys. That's usually what I do, but I get in these, when I get passionate about something. Oh, that's funny to know. Why would she do that? Hold on one second. Let me see. Hold on. No, it's still there. Hold on. No, one second. I'm going to send somebody something. But yeah, there's actually people getting scared, and that's like sad. It makes me so sad. And they beg me not to say anything. Like, they're terrified of you guys. Freaking stop. Like, legit terrified of you. You guys are freaking scary. It's not normal. It makes me feel so bad. Some of them have been in tears because you don't have to believe me or what, but I can prove you a liar once again. I have tons of emails of people having to change their names, not talk in chat. They're afraid to talk in chat because they're going to get attacked. And I don't blame them. I don't know. Sorry, 1 second. I've got to send somebody a link to. Maybe it did delete, but when on my computer, it's not deleted. How come I can't find this? Hold on. Gotta tap in, or I'm gonna be like Jenny Penny. Hold, please. That's what she always says. Like when she's like checking out something for me, she's like, "Hold, please." Or it's the other. Now I say, like I put on my post, you guys are really scraping the bottom of the barrel. I got that off of Jenny Penny, so I have permission to steal her sayings. You guys, we spoke too soon. Please, I'm live, Green Eyes. Please don't, like, right now. I can't. I can't answer. I'm. I don't answer your calls anymore because you are scary too at times. Not trying to be mean, but you can be a little bit scary. I know that you're trying to be nice now, but it doesn't last. Okay, I need to text that. So to whoever was asking me last night if he still calls me, and when I said, "Oh, it's been several days," well, he was just trying to call me. Well, he's. Oh, who's gonna sit through? Oh, thank you, Vet Girl. That's really nice. Appreciate that, and thank you, Barbie. Thank you guys so much. I know, Country Girl. It's crazy. And I've seen them use your comments and stuff in their videos, and they think that, oh, I'm telling you guys to do stuff. No, I don't tell anybody. I actually would tell you guys that it's probably not a good idea to comment on their videos or try to defend me because they don't. Some of these people will take things too far, and it gets overwhelming. And I don't want any of you guys going through that. But of course, like, I appreciate it, and it's really sweet when I see people, but I want people to be aware what you're getting yourself into. There's some very persistent people. We're not talking about like normal people who we're talking like every day, They say I'm blocked so I can't defend myself. Aw, thank you, Southern Mountain Girl. There I go with the aw. I can't help it. Can't help it. Sorry. Don't like it. Don't watch. If I annoy the crap out of you, you don't have to watch. I mean, obviously, you're benefiting in some way. You're building your channel off me. You're making money off me. being a shitty human being, if that's what you want to do, like, it says more about you than me. Really. You're using me to make money. People like Just the Receipts are using me. They come to me. They watch me twice a day. They watch my lives whole time, and then they go over it again to make a video and talk bad about me. And they don't even put out all the facts. You come to me. These people come to me. These people contact me. I don't contact you. I don't do videos on you. Unless it's like something like this where I see a clip and then I'm like, you know, I'm the crazy one that would be at their house with a bang bang in each hand, willing to go to jail to shut them up. No, yeah, I'm put a message about my neighbor, but I couldn't figure it out. Oh no, what about your neighbor? You can put it in the chat and I'll look for your message. And if you're going to hate people, please leave God out of it. Don't say you're praying. Don't speak filth and hate and then say you praise him. I agree. I agree. And I don't try to talk about oh, let me check my email real quick. I don't talk about religion on here much because it will get in a debate and stuff, but obviously I'm a Christian because I go to a Christian school and stuff, but like I understand that people have different beliefs and I'm not, that's their prerogative and stuff. A lot of people don't want to hear all that, but I do know that if you're a Christian and the Bible teaches about being judgmental, and one of the best quotes about that is, hold on, let me pull it up. Do not judge, or you too will be judged. For in the same way you judge others, you will be judged. And with the measure you use, this isn't the one I was going to read, but it's still a good quote. Even if you're not, like, there's still like a lot of wise words in the Bible, even if you're not a Christian. And it's still a lot of great things to live by. Do not judge, or you too will be judged. For in the same way you judge others, you will be judged. And with the measure you use, it will be measured to you. Why? Oh, this is the part right here. Matthew 7, chapter 7, verse 3. Why do you look at the speck of sawdust in your brother's eye and pay no attention to the plank in your own eye? How can you say to your brother, let me take the speck out of your eye, when all the time there is a plank in your own eye? Gives me goosebumps. So true. Sorry, I don't mean to preach to you guys, but it's the same. It's just true. It doesn't matter if you're a Christian or not. You hypocrite, first take the plank out of your own eye, and then you will see clearly to remove the speck from your brother's eye. Do not judge, and you will not be judged. Do not condemn, and you will not be condemned. Forgive, and you will be forgiven. Anyways, I'm not going to preach to you guys. I know, like, you guys don't want to hear that, but it is definitely, I love that. Why do you look at the speck of sawdust in your brother's eye and pay no attention to the plank in your own eye? How can you say to your brother, let me take the speck out of your eye, when all the time there's a plank in your own eye? You hypocrite, first take the plank out of your own eye, and then you will see clearly to remove the speck from your brother's eye. Very wise words. It's true. How do you, and that's kind of like, and that's the quote that I sent the person, this lady who claimed to be a spiritual, well, at least on her YouTube, it said she's a spiritual leader in her community and that she's a Christian and all this stuff about God and stuff and quotes from the Bible. So I sent her that quote after she was saying that I'm like, she sent me a message on LinkedIn saying, please tell me about how you smoke marijuana and go to a Christian school. So a quick Google search was easy to find this person because she used her real name. And she had a YouTube channel, which she deleted all the videos after that because she didn't want any proof, anybody to see how much of a hypocrite she is, where she's talking about marijuana and how she's a marijuana expert and stuff. And that's why, that's just an example. Like, the hypocrisy in this community is unreal. Sorry, I don't mean to preach, guys, but I think it's great. Like, it's still relevant, even if you're not a Christian. It's just saying, like, how can you sit there and, like, I wish I could give examples on on certain things, but I promised myself I wouldn't talk about certain things and stuff, and I don't like to stoop to others' levels and stuff. But, like, I know that, and I have seen many times, like, creators coming at me or picking at me, not just creators, just anybody. It doesn't even have to be me, anybody. And then you find out, like, in their own life, it's, they're way worse, or they do the same thing, or, people are behind a keyboard and they're able to pretend to be whoever they want. And especially if you're not going on camera or not, people don't know your real name and stuff. Like, my name, unfortunately, for one, where I screwed up, I will tell you, if you're ever going to make a YouTube channel, first make all your social media private. Well, I never thought that I would even have people really even care to listen to me. So I didn't do that first. Here I am sharing my links and stuff to a website, I haven't really, but I shared a link to my website, and it wasn't very difficult. Like, once you've had my name, or once you had my business name, you can look up that business and see who's attached to it. A business of one employee is not hard to figure out that one employee is me. So it's my own fault. Don't share stuff like that will, because especially if, I wouldn't even share your first name, especially if you have like a really common name or uncommon name. Like, if your name's like John or something, then, but my name is so uncommon, both like my first and last name, that, especially my last name, that it's so easy to find everything about me. You can find everything. There is nothing that has not been released about me as far as criminal or anything. Everything's been out there. I just think that if you judge somebody else about certain things, then you should be prepared to be judged in the same way. And so many times have I you know, like when somebody's, calling me out for my DUIs and the possession of marijuana, which my last charge was 10 plus years ago. I'm not a felon. Thank God. And then you find out, like, oh my God, like, you're like, how are you talking? And then the person's all mad and their subscribers are like, oh, I feel so bad for. It's like, really? Like, do you not remember when they did the same thing? It's. You love your last name now? Hard to pronounce and hard to spell. She deleted her video. Which video was that? That she deleted? Which video? Let me see. Let me refresh JTR's. Every time I hear JTR, I always think of JLR. Like, I didn't know who people were talking about at first. So which video is that they deleted? I don't see anything deleted. That post is still up and they haven't changed anything. I'm telling you, these people that do this stuff, like this creator, this Just the Receipts, are one of those people that cannot accept any type of blame. They can't say they were wrong, so they don't back down. They're not going to delete their stuff because then that's going to show that they're, embarrassed because they were wrong. So they don't want to look like that. No, they just doubled down and they continue to say the same thing, even though I definitely proved 100% they're lying. So in this, okay, this is the kind of stuff. Here, let me show you this. Oh, thank you, Sheila. Why do people have to be so mean? You're a good soul, Ziggy. Oh, thank you, Julie. I'm sorry that I can't help but say "oh" every time I see these. I know, Isla. Thank you, Boosta. Boozy said, oh my God. Little Boozy says it right. They got no juice. That's cute. Thank you. Isla says, it's a constant hypocrisy from them that upsets me the most. They do all the things they proclaim to hate, then praise others who do it too. Their opinions change on depending who says it. I know. Like, don't be a fake. Isn't that irritating? How can somebody's opinion change about a certain topic or a certain thing depending on who does it? No, that's not how it goes. Like, be real, be a leader, and don't just go along because you want to fit in with that creator or whoever it is. Be yourself. I find it so much more respectful, or is that the word? Or I'm trying. Respectful is not the right word that I'm looking for. Admirable, honorable. It's a little extreme. Admirable. I can't say the word right though. I find it much more admirable when somebody, speaks their mind and doesn't, not to a point to be rude about it, but where they, don't try to just say things that fit in, and their opinion is their opinion no matter what, Thank you, Carrie. Glad you stand up for us. Yeah, Julie is a very good person. You shouldn't be dealing with this crap. They need to act like grown-ups or Betsy, it's or Dreamcatcher, it's we were talking about just the receipts on their community tab. If you go look over there, I've actually pretty much gone over it. I'm over for like now 2.5 hours, so I'm not gonna like repeat everything. But if you look at just the receipt, a brief synopsis is if you look at just the receipts community tab, she tries to say that I had 800 and some dislikes on my last video to like 200 and some likes or something, and she had used an app or a extension to try and to see that, because you can't see people's dislikes on their videos anymore, and she used an app, I guess. I don't know. I know now, like I obviously know now she knows that she's trying to be deceitful, because people asked her like, how did you get that number? Is that an app? And she straight up said no, she lied. And we proved that she completely lied. And I showed in my YouTube studio where I just had 52 dislikes to what was it, 300 likes or something, or around that, or I don't know. But it was nowhere near what she was saying. And yeah, so that's how we got started. Of course, like that's why I was saying earlier when you were in the live earlier, I know you were there, and why I say like I try not to watch this stuff, but if I happen to see it in a post that somebody posts, and then I'll go on like this and be like, prove it, pull up my YouTube studio and show everybody, but blah blah blah. Thank you so much, Chemistry Queen. Love you and missed you, sweet Ziggy. That's so nice. Thank you. I miss you guys too. And every day I came on, I would sit there and be like, I'm going to go live. I'm going to, and I would be prepared to, but I kept telling myself, well, maybe if I just like take some time away, maybe it will kind of cool off and things will chill out, but it didn't. Nothing changed, actually. So I learned from that. I can't take more time off. Like, I mean, I have really basically depended on, I do the selling and stuff, but yeah, I make a lot or most of my money on YouTube right now. And I'm a single person or single parent taking care of a household myself. So, me and my daughter, I can't take like forever off. I mean, I have to get back to the point where I was in selling, and which I have tons of sell. I need to like slowly get into it. I can't just like quit YouTube altogether and just like, okay, I'm going to go back to selling, because it's going to be a while till the money comes rolling in, like to a point where I'm making enough to live on. It doesn't just happen like that. And right now I haven't been keeping up with posting like I should and stuff. But anyways, so I just kept putting it off and putting it off going live, because for one, like, who really wants these people to use your videos, like their content every night be your video, and they're making money on just trashing you, So I was thinking, well, let me just like let it cool down, like take some time off and stuff. I never had taken that many days off in a row, and it just never changed. And it just got to the point it's like, either way, no matter what, it's not going to change. Thank you, Jamie. JTR does YouTube on our employer's time. Interesting. Allegedly. You left and let me roam the YouTube streets to get in trouble. I had to run like a bat out of hell from the YouTube police. Somebody said earlier, I forget who it was. They're like, I don't know if it was Jen Hoffa or it might have not been her, but it was funny. They're like, you had me watching. They're like, I'm so glad you're back. You had me watching some very questionable creators. It was cute, but let's have an epic live Ziggy panel guest. Well, that's not going to be right this second, and probably not tonight, since I won't be live tonight, I'm guessing, unless it's like super, super late. Oh, really? Aw, that's so awesome. She said, Michelle D said, I remember those early days when you'd go live and just a couple listeners. I was brand new to YouTube and always wanted to talk, but was nervous. It's been so fun to watch you grow. Well, thank you. I remember having like 20 some people in my chat. I just decided to go live one day. And there was a few people that showed up because, of course, I was talking about Summer Wells. So I'm sure it was in my title. And I just kind of just went live and just started talking about it. I just went for it. It is scary at first. Because people are really hateful. This is supposed to be, I'm checking an email here. Oops. Sorry, I'm trying to send something to my email to show you guys. I'm checking my actually, sorry guys, I am so sorry that it's rude, but I've been up for I have not slept. I'm so tired, but I can't go to sleep. So that's kind of why and I don't know why I did that like this. I could have just pulled up my email on anyways. This person in this screenshot is supposedly a psychology professor, by the way, who has a YouTube channel. Oh, this is nothing compared to what she sent me. It's unreal. Who has a YouTube channel calling herself Doc, professing how great marijuana has been. And was talking about her 2-time journey with cancer. This was a public YouTube. And seems to be at the last video that she had just 9 months ago, she was going through chemo. So that's why I tried to reason this person. I was like, I felt really bad from I'm like, well, maybe, she's really in a dark place because of what she's going through. It seems like, she's gone through a lot and stuff. So I tried to respond to her when she reached out to me again and hunted me down on LinkedIn. I tried to reason with her because, she she has taught a psychology course online. I'm like, okay, so this is what we have this is the kind of people, it doesn't matter what type of status you are in society, like what job you are or whatever. We have a person who used to teach, calls herself a doctor, even though her YouTube says or even though her profile on her, that she has posted on her public Facebook, that I'm not going to put up here, but states that she is not completely done with her master's. So really, you calling yourself doctor is not legit at that time anyways. I don't know, maybe you finished it. Somebody just came on the porch, I think. Like, that's why I got quiet. I was trying to see. Let me look at my camera. It's probably a package or something. Let me see. But how is somebody that's supposed to be trained to help, in psychology, that usually when you're in that profession, you help people, right? But instead you're literally sending me like disgusting, horrible emails. Sorry, guys. I'm so tired. I don't know how I'm going to make it for. I see your thing about playing Liplock's video. Oh, I don't know. I'm so tired. I don't know how I'm going to make this appointment. Well, I don't think so. She claims to be retired now and stuff, but I think she got sick or something, and yeah, she retired. But it's just weird to think that. Sorry. Sorry, I was talking to my daughter real quick. Anyways, it's hard for me to concentrate right now. I'm so tired, guys. It's 4 minutes long. Okay, I'll play it. Once again, check out this video by Spartan once I get off here and find. Once I get this tired, I can't freaking concentrate. Oops. Oh my God. I love you. I love you. Oh my gosh. She's so freaking cute. Okay, so this is Lip Lock No More. And can the mods please share her link? I mean, come on. How embarrassed. This lady, she's 30 years older than me or something and looks better than me. How is this fair? No, I think she is just wonderful. Okay, let's watch this. It says just the receipts, back off, graphic language. So she's giving us a warning. There's graphic language, children.
It's been a long time since I've had the opportunity or even wanted to do this. Y'all know, my regular viewers, when this camera is in portrait, not landscape, and it's this close, I'm fixing to say something. Sorry, my glasses keep slipping down. I want to talk to someone, some anonymous person who goes by just the receipts. Hi, my name is Susan Brewer. I have a channel. If you see this, just the receipts, obviously. It's called Lip Lock No More. Oh, my hair was falling down. Just a minute. Oh, my gray and silver hair falling down. Just the receipts. Here's why I'm here. Why drag it out? I'm mod on a channel called Ziggy. And I'm not really, but I kind of feel like I'm her grandma. I'm, well, really not old enough to be. More like maybe I'm her mom, although I'm sure she has a great mom. So I'm here, just the receipts, just to speak to you. So maybe, I don't know, I'll only get one view out of this. Here's what I have to say to you. I'm sure you're watching Ziggy's live that's running right now back there, where I should actually be modding and welcoming my hair, her guests. But right now, I want to give you a direct message, just the receipts. You have done pissed off the wrong old biatch. So, as a retired investigative reporter with some resources, I'm fixing to try to find out just exactly who you are. Because what you've done is you've started a wildfire. And I'm not pleased. And it's become apparent to a number of people on YouTube that when I become displeased, things seem to go awry. So, just the receipts. Just the receipts. Why don't you come up on Ziggy's panel? And we'll all discuss your fabrications, your bullshit, your lies, your spreading of rumors, your misrepresentations, and your out and out fraudulent Now there's a word, fraudulent. Google it. Or if you have a brain and know the alphabet, you can use a dictionary. While you're looking in the dictionary, look up pissed off old protective bitch. Underneath it, you will find my picture and my name. You better back the fuck off of Ziggy. I'm watching you.
Oh my God, I'm dying. Oh, you are a brave lady. Oh my gosh. Here's your phone, babe. Here. That was cute. Thank you. Just know what you're getting into when I even feel like people have to like not I even feel like it's probably not a good idea to even say you're subscribed to my channel, because right now, like, people, all the hate, but so that was definitely brave. That was really cute. You and I will say this, and this is definitely a compliment. You are too young to be my grandma, definitely. Unless you would have been like, yeah, my parent, and yeah, would have had to have a child young, and they would have had to have a child young. Whatever, you know what I mean. You're not old enough to be my grandmother, but my grandmother, who is still alive, who is like 83, and she was kind of like a young grandma. Well, she felt like she thought she was too young to be a grandma, but she was really like 40 something, which is, it's a lot. I've seen people be grandmas in their early 30s. It's crazy to me, and I feel like too young to be a grandma, but I'm at a very normal age for people to become grandparent. But you look so much like my grandma, and maybe I should show you sometime, not on here, but she, and that's a compliment. And another thing that rides on that side of the family that's definitely a compliment on my dad's side is they look younger than they age very, very well, like very gracefully. My dad, like, looks like he's in his 40s, late 40s or something. He looks better than he did when he was younger. But yeah, my grandmother on that side, you guys' personalities are way different, but you guys do look a lot alike. One second. I'm trying to do something for my daughter real quick. Okay. Thank you for that. And if the mods can place her link again. If you're not subbed to her, she's just what they call a triple threat. Brains, beauty. What's a triple threat? Like, a triple threat's actually what she is a triple threat. She's like isn't a triple threat like actress, singer, and dancer? I guess she's like a quintuple threat, or I don't even know any number bigger than that to say that sounds like I don't know how to say it, like, quadruple, quintuple. I don't know what the next one is. So that's why I use that one. But Boosta, thank you so much. She said, best thing you do is spend time with the uppers. Oh, don't say uppers. they'll say I'm on drugs because now that's the other defamatory statement that's being. Oh my God. Sorry, I just got a text from somebody. I don't know if they want me to say. Somebody, I don't know if she wants me to say, but somebody's family member just overdosed on fentanyl. So that's why I just okay. But with God and okay, just kidding, but with God and ask to be freed of anything negative. Return knowing you're proud of yourself. Oh, well, thank you. That's the only thing that got me through all this craziness when I was depressed and stuff, is just focusing on those who matter, and and not watching this stuff right here. Of course, once let's send a clip of this. I mean, this is ridiculous. Saying these kind of things. Athena's fault the cat beats her up. What? Who? I never said that, so that's misrepresentation of my words. Athena's fault she's not let outside to pee. Lie. This is not like where you're writing where it's your opinion. You're saying things as these are like fact. Athena's fault she's not treated like a dog. Athena's fault she wasn't raised with her litter. Athena's fault she wasn't allowed to wean properly from her mom. Athena's fault her merch isn't selling. Excuse me? Well, thank you, Tabby. So you can say I'm going to go live tonight just so I have people to talk to. Oh, okay. Yeah, Tabby's stepfather just overdosed. So just keep her in your thoughts. Yeah, videos will show likes, but they don't show dislikes because I guess it has something to do with people were, I don't know. I don't know why they changed it. I guess some people get their feelings hurt if they have too many. Just. Well, Athena was too young. I can't. I mean, it's hard to really argue that. I understand that people think, the first vet said 5 to 6 weeks. A couple weeks later, when I went to the second vet, when she went to the first vet, the second day she was here. And a couple weeks later, that vet said 6 to 8 weeks. So, she was, if she, at the youngest, if she was actually 5 weeks, that's still, too young. I get people's concern. I understand it's definitely not the best situation. However, I am so sorry, Tabby. I didn't know that. I didn't know he passed away. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't know he passed away. Well, they're saying sugar and spice. A lot of people think you should wait till. I mean, a lot of people do sell their pups at 6 weeks, but 8 weeks is, the. But in that situation, it's hard for me to concentrate. I'm tired, and now I feel really bad. I didn't know that Tabby's stepfather passed away. Let's see. I don't know. I'm even going back to look at. I was looking to see what Eberg said that got lip lock. I don't, Eberg, why are you in? You were, let me find your, you were in here earlier. Eberg, why are you in here? Why do you were in here earlier? You crave my attention. You're in here all the time. You knew damn well what YouTube was before you started channel and craved attention. Drama, easy, lazy content, that's all. No, Eberg, I never knew people could be like that. There were so many people like you in this world. I never ever I obviously know there's pieces of shit in this world like you who try to go in because you obviously have no life, and I know damn well about my channel. You've been in here all the time, but you still keep coming in here. You obviously don't have that much of a problem with me. It's just you're the one finding the drama fun. Otherwise, you wouldn't comment like that. I'm trying to move away from that. At least I recognize that that's not good. At least I am accepting of the fact that, yeah, I can't handle that type of negativity every day in that extreme. It gets too extreme. It's not, it doesn't stay at the like where it's fun drama. People take it further. I didn't know that. You will not understand it unless you have a channel yourself. You just do not get it. All right, Tabby, I'm sorry to hear that. Ebert better. Well, Ebert has been in here since the beginning. He's one of our biggest fans here at the Ziggy Springer show. And probably secretly just the receipts or somebody like that. He's always made comments like that. It's not a surprise, just like you're trying to say I knew what I was getting into. No, I did not know the extreme it is. I didn't. It's kind of like when people tell you and they warn you about something. Is and how a lot of times people have to find out for themselves to see how it really is, or to they don't listen to people's warnings and stuff. That's kind of how it was. Like, of course, you hear people say that, but you wouldn't think it's like, you think, oh, it's because of, that person's a scammer or whatever reason. No, like, it's bad. Okay. It's way worse than you could ever imagine if you have not been a creator. And I'm talking about not just like put videos up and have a few views. I'm talking at least you can start getting hate, definitely, like very well, depending on your content, like anything in the true crime genre really is going to bring differing opinions, and you're going to have like people coming at you, and especially if you have strong opinions. And but see, like, I don't feel like I'm a very opinionated person. I'm one of those who my opinion can change at times, but I try to stick to my, try to be a decent person. And when I see something is not like how I want it to be, or if I see that I'm participating in something that's not making me, it's not moving myself forward, but really just, keeping me complacent or moving backwards, then I'm going to change it. That's like the adult thing to do. Me recognizing that I don't want to be a part of that drama anymore should be, I feel like, a good thing. I don't need praise for it or anything. I'm not saying that it's going to quit because there is going to be drama. It's just, I don't want the everyday panels that, there's 10 people on panel yelling at each other. It gives me a headache. It's too much. And I mean, as far as the obsessiveness of, some people, they're just, that's just more than a month. So I know. Oh my God, guys, can you imagine? Could you imagine? I probably would have been filmed secretly the whole time. The dog, yes, exactly. It ended up. It ended up being working out, okay, for the better. It seems like, because we've heard conflicting stories of what happened with the other pups. Some say they're some still there. Candace told me she was keeping all the males. Some people say they gave to the church to give away. I heard somebody say they gave them to the Humane Society. Well, we know they gave a bunch of their dogs to Humane Society, but they had like 5 dogs when I went up there, like big dogs, all males except Yucky or whatever, Yucky Lucky, whatever they call it, or call her that week. But where's Candace and Grandis? It pisses me off. Like, can you imagine where Athena could be right now? And what happened? Oh my God, it makes me mad every time I think about it. Puddles got killed. The one that we wanted, the adult dog we wanted. No, it's Sandman's. Sandman would be heartbroken. Was her words, exact words. Candace or Sandman would be heartbroken. What happened to him? To Puddles a couple weeks later, which, by the way, like, we were asking for an adult dog, not a puppy, to save one of the adult dogs because everybody wants puppies. Plus, adult dogs are much easier and relaxed and better anyways, in my opinion. But no, Puddles ended up getting killed and ran over. like a couple weeks, and I didn't even know about it until a few weeks after it happened. And I was devastated to know that was the best dog there. And now we got puppies that are, who knows where the other ones went. For all we know, Candace could have kept all the males and just left them up there outside to fend for themselves. We know for at least, the very least, those adult male dogs are still on that property roaming around with nobody giving them any type of food anymore. Where's Lucky? AKA Yucky. Lucky, where is she? You just left her up there? Grandis is not there. Why did they keep doing that? Why wouldn't they have gave the Humane Society all the dogs? Why, if you're not going to feed them properly, if you can only afford to give 2 little scoops of food a day for 13 dogs, like Jose says, why would you keep wanting them to have puppies? She had the opportunity to give them all away, and look, where she at? She's not home. Nobody's taking care of the dogs at all. Grandis isn't there. Nobody's there. It pisses me off. Like, it really makes me mad. Those dogs just left. Freaking Lucky. I swear, if I knew, well, no, I wouldn't do that because I would she would press charges, but I would be tempted to go pick up freaking Puddles if Puddles was still alive. But he's not because he got ran over when he could be here. But then, Athena who knows what would have happened to Athena. I just got a text. Somebody said that that her mom is still there. I was told last night that she wasn't, but that she's. So I got a text that just a second that Grandis is still there, but she's leaving next week. Somebody was saying yesterday, but that she had already left. Okay, so she's leaving next week. Is Candace coming back? Thank you, Jackie. Thank you so much. And thank you, Nay. Every little thing is going to... Yep. Now, oh gosh, now that song's going to be in my head. Thanks a lot. Hold on. Well, it is good to know if Grandis is still there, because I was told that she was gone already. Hold on. My apologies. Yeah, I heard Grandis left too, so... Yes, JTR was trying to reach the Humane Society of Hawkins County, accusing them of abusing Athena too. What? You mean that she did email them? I want to see if you could do something about this. I know she's out of state, but would you go all the way up to Indiana and get a 5 to 6 week old puppy, and rescue her and bring her back to that piece of shit hellhole? Really? You're a freaking Karen. Is that really what you do with your time? Okay, so supposedly Candace is supposed to be back this weekend, so we'll see. I don't know. She changed her relationship status to engaged, but it is true. Like, this person is telling me, I don't know if they want me to say who they are, because I don't want anybody to get freaking attacked. Because if these people know, oh, that person texted with her, they must really be close. And, next thing you know, they're harassing that person. I don't want anybody to get harassed because of me. So I try not to. But she does like to play, like, we know she likes to play tricks on people. Candace does it for, she's a jokester. Wants to focus on playing tricks instead of focusing on her daughter and, trying to figure out what happened. But it does make sense. Like, she changed her relationship status. It was like, it went to complicated. It's complicated, and now it's engaged, and she's staying with some lady. So she could be just like screwing with everybody. I mean, she changes her location to like Africa or crazy countries all the time just to mess with people. So supposedly Candace was lying to make people think no one was there. But Grandis is still there. So she's just lying to lie because she just thinks it's funny. More fiber optic opportunities than men. What? I know, Grammy. That's crazy. It's criminal offense for the dogs to be abandoned. Well, I hope that they have arranged something, but I really doubt that they have. But maybe since there's so many eyes on them, maybe they did take them to the Humane Society or something. But a lot of those dogs aren't going to get homes. Athena ran into the TV. What? Lots of muting going on over there. Lots of Oh, is it some kind of conspiracy? She's muting too much. You know how lame you sound? If I talk to my daughter about personal things or whatever, a lot of times, like, I mute because people like you tear apart my every word. Even when I mute, you freaking, oh, why is she muting so much? Oh, I'm a loser. I wish I was Ziggy. I wish I was Ziggy. I wish I was Ziggy. Oh my God. Freaking weird. No, you're a great person. No, yeah, they pick on everything, even me muting too much. Like, if I don't do that, then, I mean, I've tried to be, I say everything. Actually, I'm, like I said earlier in my last live, and I know people there's gonna be some of you to be like, well, obviously I can't talk about the one situation with court and that person, obviously. But besides that, I'm tired of walking on eggshells and nothing getting better. Or I'm tired of not responding in any way to anything. Like, I can't respond to the one, really. I mean, I can, but I not the way I'd want to, because But anyways, I'm just tired of like trying to make everybody happy, and it's really impossible. You're going to have, I know some of you guys are going to be disappointed when I respond to any of the nonsense. Now, I don't watch it, but occasionally, well, a lot of times people put clips in the Discord or whatever, or I see a screenshot and then I read it, it gets me going, and then I'll go check, like if they're referring to it, I'll go check what they're talking about in the video, and it's just like an endless freaking cycle. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to just like you. I don't want to disappoint you guys, of course, but like, who cares about people that are gonna like pick at me for everything I say and do? If nothing is getting better either way, then just screw it. You know, you're laughing so hard. I hate being like that and saying that, but it's just weird. I'm there's my life is so boring, and these people, I don't get it. I wouldn't think anybody. I mean, my life is fine and stuff, but there's way more people to obsess over than me that have like what so it just doesn't. I don't get it. It gets irritating. I don't really believe anybody wants to be me, but like, oh my god, these can these people be any more like ridiculous? I mean, come on. Either chat is heavily moderated or you all are some sick piggies. Dude, I swear to God, if I find out that you're a middle-aged or older woman, I am going to, I mean, you talk like this. Is this really piggies? Oh God. What was that? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's the conspiracies. Oh, she's beating Athena. Oh my God. What a horrible person. Look, I heard it. I heard a smack. She's beating. Oh, Athena made a little yelp. Come on. What if her name is really Karen? Oh, that'd be perfect. It's just I'm sorry. I know I sound ridiculous, but that's how I think of these people. Like, some of the things that people know, that there is no way that I would ever be capable of abusing an animal in any way. Like, there is no way I would be able to. I mean, I know people don't really know me, but I think a lot of these people know that they're full of shit. Can drill a small screw in the wall to install security cameras, but dog urine and feces soaking through to the subfloor is a-okay. What are you talking about? How would you ever? Where did you come up with this? You're making things up. I never said something like that. All this stuff, I never said anything like that. You're putting out completely false info. She's in her late 40s. I think I saw her say that somewhere in chat. Dude, I swear to God, if she's in her late 40s and calling people piggies, I'm going to freaking please tell me this is like a 19, 20-year-old, just, because that would be more understanding. I just hate thinking that people in this, middle age, there's so many middle-aged women like this that are bullying people they don't even know. Sorry, dealing with or talking to the child again. Oh no, I muted. It's what kind of conspiracy theory can we come up with here? She muted. Oh, what could she possibly be doing? The secrets. Oh my God, she's not telling us everything. She just tells us 99% of everything. Just not everything. Oh my God, we got to figure it out. I know she's hiding something. I know it. I know it. I know it. I know it. I know she's not the nice person she represents herself as. She's not that person. I just know it. I'm going to be obsessive every day until I expose her. And I'm going to make up stuff. Oh, dangerous. She's so dangerous. I think it's funny. Dangerous. It's once again just somebody. It's no, what it is. Ziggy's not dangerous. It's that these people don't want to accept responsibility for their actions in their own life. Like, grow up. If you're really in your late 40s, if you're, no, any 30s even, or this is unacceptable for somebody who claims to have a real job. I know, because you're so much better than me, right? That's why you obsess over me. I do have to get off here a second because, like I said, I have the appointment at 4, and since it's almost 4, I might as well go ahead and do it. Stay up another hour. Oh, lip lock. We've got you a response before I go. Oh, thank you, Chemistry Queen. You know what they said about that too? I think it was JTR. Imagine that. Haters should get a life. Yeah. It's. Anyways, they said that I call you guys piggies. That I was came up with a name. No, I don't use that term. That's a joke that the subs came up with because you people kept calling me Piggy. And so just to turn it around and be funny, they started calling themselves Ziggy's Piggies. They actually trying to turn it around and say, oh, I'm such a bad person. And I was calling my subscribers piggies. I'm so horrible. No, that's not what happened. Again, what the F is she talking about? Sorry. Just the Receipts has a response to, aren't you at work in your real 9 to 5? Don't let anybody find out where you work, because let me tell you, there's many people here would probably, I mean, these people go real life on here. You're sitting here at work. I don't care any about it, where you work or anything, but you claim to have a life and a real job, but you're sure like watching us and responding to everything we say when we don't listen to you at all. Do you understand like what that means for you? You watch us. You went and watched Liplock's video, or you saw it here because you're watching. You just want your content. Sitting here watching every freaking live I do and responding as we're talking about it, or about whatever we're talking about, intently watching like you're our biggest fan over here. We watch nothing of yours except like clips or that are sent. We don't sit there and make lives about you every day. We don't make posts about you. You're really irrelevant, and you're making us like more important than we really are. Like, why are you treating me like I'm famous or something? Why are you treating me like I'm famous or something? I'm just trying to piss them off. Why you treat me like I'm a celebrity? That's okay. Oh yeah, that's what they say now. And that's basically one of the only clever things I've ever heard him say, which isn't even really clever, because like calling somebody a piggy is so elementary. Oh, not right. I'm not going to even, because it's going to get me started on the other. But real quick, let's see this. Oh man, I don't want to go. I don't want to do this appointment, but I have to. Dang it. We'll just show this, and I have to go after this. I'm just having so much fun just calling you on your bullshit. Oh, Jess Receipts acts like she's gonna cry. Oh, lip lock. You're so much prettier than me and so much more talented. And I'm way younger, but you're just way so better than me in every way. Everything I ever want to be. You just like broke her little heart, lip lock. She's so jealous. It sounds like here that she's almost like, oh, if you just saw everything, I'm just so disappointed in you. If you just saw everything, let us convince you. Let us show you how the person she really is. And then you would want to be my grandma instead. Why do you want to be Piggy's grandma? You want to be a grandma to a piggy? I've been a viewer of your channel since you started it. I've known you since you were a subscriber in Scott H's chat, then as a member. Although I remain disappointed and baffled that you continue to support a content creator who has exploited a missing little girl and interfered in the active investigation to find her, I still watch you and enjoy your videos. Oh, God, you're such a kiss ass. God, you're such a kiss ass. Too bad she doesn't like you at all. Especially on Sundays when you read a story to her. Oh, God. I hope someday she can listen to all those stories you've read and know that someone cared for at least on you. You are so such a suck up. Good try at. I mean, I'm happy that you weren't, disrespectful. Besides saying, excuse me, in what way did I interfere in an investigation? Tell me, please. I interfere with an investigation. How? You're lying again, just like you're saying. I shared CPS reports. No, I showed the screenshots just like that video that, oh no, Ziggy just showed everything. Oh no, we're going to look like liars. You do lie. And that's that link I want you guys to check out. And I'm going to have to get off here, unfortunately. I'm having so much fun. I don't get to do this often because I try to be the better person and you guys won't let me get away with this too much. So I got to do it while I can, because if I start doing this more than like once a month or something and start becoming obsessive like these freaks, you guys would call me on my bullshit. You would. All these people agree. None of these people call them on their shit. I mean, it's not surprising to me, just the receipts, that you basically want to be lip lock. I mean, you put me on like I'm some kind of like act, some kind of like I'm famous or something, and I look up to. I'm jealous of lip lock. So man, I know you gotta be like just seething with jealousy. You could do something with your life too, and you could have accomplishments too if you would focus on your own life instead of others. Instead of being jealous or of others who have accomplished things. I'd rather be a piggy than a jackass. Yeah, I gotta go. I don't want to. I love you guys. Sorry, I'm probably acting extra silly because I am super tired and kind of like delirious. So sorry that I kind of. No, I'm not sorry. I mean, I'm sorry to the ones that my like friends here that don't want me to respond to this stuff at all, but I am sorry to them. But as far as like anybody else who's just being judgmental and acting like they are so perfect and they never do anything wrong, like I'm not sorry at all. Like every action has been done here on YouTube has not even my worst mistakes has not even amounted to how horrible of a human being you are, like on any given day, like even on my worst mistake here, focusing on somebody like that and just attacking somebody and making fun of somebody is just very, you should be embarrassed. And I see that you're embarrassed, obviously, because you're not showing us who you are. But don't take out those things on other people. All right, Dreamcatcher. Yeah, everybody have a good evening. And I will talk to you guys soon. Thanks for hanging out. Bye, guys.